Dallas Love Field, partly sunny, 82, east at 9. Fort Worth Meacham, mostly sunny, 83, east at 14. Arlington, mostly sunny, 84, east at 7. McKinney, partly sunny, 81, east at 5. Denton, partly sunny, 81, northeast at 9. Elsewhere around the region, Wichita Falls, mostly sunny, 81, east at 16, gusting to 24. Abilene, mostly sunny, 81, east at 14. Waco, mostly sunny, 80, east at 8. Once again at 6 p.m., DFW Airport, partly sunny, 82, east at 5. Now let's check on your local forecast for the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Ozone Action Day in effect for Friday. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-60s. East winds around 5 miles an hour. Friday, sunny in the morning, then becoming partly sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. East winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Friday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-60s. East winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. And now the extended forecast. Saturday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. East winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Saturday night, mostly cloudy. Lows in the mid-60s. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Sunday, partly sunny. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. Sunday night, mostly cloudy. A 20% chance.
Alrighty, guys, what is going on? Hope everyone's doing good. I bet you guys are probably wondering, well, Andrew, where is the music? Well, I tried launching it earlier, and it did not want to load for some reason. But you know what? It's all right. We had the no weather radio in the background. We are here now. That's all that matters. But what's up, everybody? Hope everyone is doing good out there. We have a little bit to discuss today regarding the tropics. Actually, it's pretty odd, huh? But we actually are really close to hurricane season. Just FYI to you guys. Literally happening, I believe, next week is the first week of hurricane season. So just a heads up to you guys out there. But once again, what's up, everybody? Hope everyone is doing good out there. Let's go ahead and see who's here for today. We have TRG, we have Liam, we have Moo, we have Proxy, we have, let's see here, Courtney, David, Rebecca, John. Let's see. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone is doing good out there. So, like I said, we got a bit of stuff to talk about here. We are going to be talking about the tropics as well as severe weather because, yes, my friends, both of them is expected to be a possible problem here over the next few days. So we are indeed going to be looking out for this here. Anyways, but let's go ahead and hop over here to the current moment really quickly. I want to talk about a few storms, and then we're going to hop over to the models. And we're going to talk about what we can see here in the tropics world here in the next little bit. Let's see, Team Kenny, member for 7 months, Category 1 Club. Well, thank you, Team Kenny. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for that. Saying hello all from Missouri. Well, what's up, Kenny? Hope you're doing good. Thank you for being a member for now 7 months. Wow, crazy. Thank you so much there. Great to have you here, my friend. All right, so we got a few little pop-up severe thunderstorm warnings, quarter-size hail. Let's see here. Most of these guys are not even really too bad. Most of them for quarter-size hail, maybe 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out of some of these. Wow. Okay, now this one's pretty bad. the other ones weren't terribly too much of a concern, but my goodness, this one in very far western Texas. Where is this by? Towards Plata? Is that Plata, maybe? Let's see, Proxy with a $30 super chat. Proxy, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Saying great to be here and see everyone. Well, I'm glad to have you here as well. Proxy, what's up? Thank you so much for the 30. Greatly appreciated, Proxy. As always, thank you. Super, super sweet of you. Thank you so much. Once again, Proxy means a lot to us. But I tell you what, this storm out here is pretty gnarly. Like I said, Plata, I think, Plata, I think that's how you say it. I don't know. The locals could say it differently. Anyways, but this is in very far western Texas here. This guy is literally warned for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 1.75-inch hail, which 1.75-inch hail is equivalent to golf ball size hail. So, holy cow. That's pretty crazy. Definitely pretty crazy. Let's see, Texas can't catch a break. Yeah, no, trust me, I get it. Texas, last several days, constantly getting battered by more and more severe weather. And I hate to tell you guys, there's more on the way. But we're going to talk more about that here in a moment. Let's see here. Love you from Florida. Oh, well, thank you. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, I'll be in Florida here in the next few months. I'm actually moving to Florida to be there with my family. It's going to be pretty cool. Let's see here. Send me something on Twitter. Can't wait to hear my thoughts about the tropics. Okay. Well, I tell you what. Let's go ahead and pull this up here. Okay. So TRG mentioned me mentioned me here in a tweet. So let me hop you guys over here real quickly. So apparently TRG sent me this. Monster Category 5 Typhoon Mawar. Yeah, I'm just going to go with that. Out here in the Pacific, due 300 miles west of Guam. Sustained winds 180 miles per hour, gust over 200. Thank God this will not impact anyone. See you tomorrow for severe weather coverage on 6/7. Wow. Wow, look at that, dude. That's a perfectly symmetrical eye. That is gnarly. Goodness, that is I mean, look at that. So, just a little bit of a fun fact for you guys. The more tighter the eye is, so the more smaller the eye is, the more stronger the storm, the more heavier rotations occurring in it. My goodness. With that being perfectly symmetrical, too, that just shows you that that's a powerful storm. Good news is, this is not the one that's going to be having some problems in the southeast. So, once again, heads up to you guys. This is not the United States. This will not be impacting us in any form or way. So, that is... that's definitely some good news, but holy cow. Oh, they just issued another warning down here in the south. Okay, 1.25-inch hail, so half dollar size hail. Also 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts as well. Possibly the smallest and clearest eye I've seen. Like I said, it's perfectly symmetrical. That is a beast of a cyclone. I tell you what. Wow. Have you seen, is there a lot of lightning on the eye wall? TRG, I can't look that up right now, but could you check it? Maybe? Let me know. Anyways. All right, well, guys, we're going to hop over to the Storm Prediction Center here because I want to talk about severe weather over the next few days because it's going to be possible. Let me go ahead and switch you guys over here to the SPC Outlook. Here's the Storm Prediction Center. I'm going to go ahead and fit this to screen, make it look a little bit better for you guys. There we go. So here's today's Outlook. We got two little slight risk, very itty-bitty little slight risk. Obviously, western Texas, where that big storms are located. We have a couple of, we have a slight risk out there, I should say. Tornado probability is a 2% chance maximum. Very, very low chance for tornadoes today. Honestly, nothing really to worry about, to be honest with you. The chances are very slim. Very, very, very little. Damaging winds, kind of the highest probability for today. Also followed by hail. So damaging winds and hail, you can kind of see the same percentage there across slight risk. 15% chance. So overall, that's that. Now we move into tomorrow. Now here's the thing. Tomorrow's risk here stretches literally all the way from Mexico to Canada. Can you believe that? For severe weather. Now, once again, eastern New Mexico, western, kind of northwestern Texas, the western panhandle, essentially. You're in the slight risk area. We've got to watch out for. Also, southeast Montana and northeast Wyoming. Also, another slight risk for you guys. So, more severe weather. But like I said, overall, that marginal, that dark green is where that severe threat is possible. Tornado probability, 2% chance. Highest is across eastern New Mexico. Damaging winds, 15% chance, and hail. Wow, 15% significant. So you see that little black circle there? That's telling us, that's what we call a hatched risk. And that is telling us that we are looking out for the big potential for some very large hail tomorrow, potentially 2 inches in diameter or larger across the areas. 15% chance. Then we move into Saturday. Yeah, we got ourselves a marginal risk out there as well. Literally, once again, all the way from Mexico up to portions of Canada. Tell you what, very, very large risk out there. Let's take a look at the extended range. Right now, there's nothing in the extended range. So yeah, really kind of targeting the western sides of Texas for the next 3 days, essentially. Also, like I said, moving into eastern Colorado, eastern Wyoming, central eastern Montana, and portions of the far western Central Plains region. Anyways, that is that. That is essentially what we are looking at. Okay, so now I tell you what we're going to do. So, like I said, obviously, I know you guys obviously have clicked on this live stream probably wondering, well, what's going on in the tropics, Drew? All right, well, I'm going to tell you right now, this is interesting, to say the least. It's definitely interesting. So, this marks the second disturbance from the National Hurricane Center this year. Right now the odds of formation are fairly low, but regardless if it gets a tropical, I really wouldn't say a tropical name because it's likely not going to get a tropical name, but whether or not it goes tropical if it develops in a tropical system, whether or not it should still have some pretty interesting impacts in which we definitely need to look out for. So I'm going to hop you guys over here to the National Hurricane Center's page because they actually have a discussion here for this system. Okay, we have a little disturbance right there off the eastern coast of Florida. We're going to zoom in for this, guys, so you guys can kind of see it a little better. There we go. So you notice how there's an X. So that's currently where the system is at. Okay, that's currently where this interesting little area we're watching is at. And then you notice this yellow circle, and it has an arrow. So this system is expected to grow into that area and potentially could turn into a tropical system. Now, right now, the percentages are very low of this thing forming into a tropical storm or a hurricane. Hurricane, completely knocked that off the table. That's not going to be a possibility, really. Tropical storm, still very unlikely that this thing will be a tropical storm. I don't think so. But regardless, like I said, tropical named or not, it's still potentially going to have some impacts. Possibly some coastal flooding could be a concern. A lot of thunderstorm activity could be a possibility out of it as well. Anyways, but chances of formation through the next 48 hours and through the next so basically the next 48 hours to 7 days is a 10% chance. So basically meaning there's a 1 in 10 chance this thing will become a named tropical system. And right now, or at least a tropical depression. That's what I meant to say. Mostly subtropical here. But like I said, obviously, in terms of gusty winds out there towards the coastlines, we're talking maybe even some rip currents could be a good possibility as well. And like I said, obviously that's kind of the main problem. Now I'm going to take you guys over here to the models because now we need to start discussing timing, what we can expect, where we can expect it, and all of that. So let's go ahead and switch over here to the model. So we're going to take a look at the NAM 3K. This is the NAM 3-kilometer model. Pretty high-resolution model that we're going to be looking at here for right now. So let's go ahead and hop over here to the southeast. We already are. And we'll take a look here towards the ground. Let's see. Lower-level dynamics. We're going to take a look here towards the surface. So you can see all the winds. I'm actually going to make this look a little better for you guys. There we go. Now you can actually see the time in the top right, by the way. Anyways, but we track way down in time here. Do you notice how the winds are screaming? I mean, they are absolutely screaming right there towards the coastline. Now, this is for the 27th, but the winds are really pulling back, and they're kind of moving southwest here. So this is obviously going to create the potential for rip currents out there towards the coastlines. It really looks like the coastlines of South Carolina seems to be the most impacted area. Okay, so my friends and everybody who lives out in South Carolina, Charleston, Hilton Head Island, those regions out there towards the coastal South Carolina regions should really consider watching this because, like I said, this is going to have some big problems. Gusty winds, potentially even up to tropical storm force, could be a good possibility. Once again, it does not have to be a tropical storm to produce tropical storm force winds. And in this case, it's what we call subtropical. Meaning that all the characteristics do not line up to be classified as a tropical system. So right now, this thing is expected to be subtropical. But like I said, this thing is still expected to bring in some gusty winds. You can see this thing really wraps up pretty strong. It almost looks like a tropical storm making landfall there. It's just a quick little rapid development, little cyclone here. And like I said, those winds are going to be slamming portions of coastal South Carolina here for early morning on the 27th, so the day after tomorrow. You know what? I'll be there. I'll be live for it. Why not? We'll do an early morning coverage. We'll be live here probably starting around midnight, maybe slightly after, and then we'll try to go through the early mornings of the hours. And then obviously once it makes landfall around noon or so, we'll head off. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I definitely want to be live for this because regardless if it's a tropical storm or not, the conditions are still going to be very similar to a tropical storm, even if it has a name or not. So I want to make that very, very clear with you guys. I want to make that very clear because, like I said, still with it, tropical storms, what do they bring? Heavy rainfall. They bring a lot of, heavy winds, strong wind gusts and stuff like that. Like I said, this is going to have all that as well. Strong winds, likely some rainfall, some thunderstorm activity. rip current issues, all of that. Like I said, I mean, seriously, this is going to have a lot of problems on it. So, to my friends out there, like once again, really out there towards coastal South Carolina, coastal North Carolina, even like Virginia Beach region could see a little bit of swelling out of this. So we'll need to look out for that. It almost looks like it's heading directly towards Charleston, says Rebecca. Yeah, honestly, it actually looks like it's going. See, I used to go to the beach here at Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, which is right on that southern area, that little southern tip right here in South Carolina. And it looks like that is making a direct landfall out there, or whatever you want to call it, direct land approach. On the 27th, kind of in the afternoon hours, early afternoon. So with that being said, it looks like Hilton Head might get directly hit there by the central pressure of that cyclone. I'm actually really interested to be tracking this. You know, honestly, these systems are pretty interesting to track. Anyways, but here's reflectivity here, so you can kind of see a lot of thunderstorm activity will be persistent with this thunderstorm, with this system here. Now, here's a concern. I want you guys to remember this. Listen up. This is very important. So, tornadoes will be a likely concern with this system because there's something that we call cyclone-induced tornadoes. So let me draw up my pen here, or not draw up the pen. Let me bring out the pen here. So go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So the central low pressure system is right there. Got a lot of warm air pulling in to the southern mid-Atlantic areas. Now this is going to be bringing a lot of warm air and a lot of strong winds pulling up north. Now this is going to create the environment where tornadoes will be a good possibility. So if you live across these regions, heads up to you, eastern portions of South Carolina, and I'd say even central and eastern North Carolina, you might even be involved in a tornado threat. Likely here for the 27th and potentially even into the 28th. I think that's a good possibility. So once again, like I said, there is such thing as what we call cyclone-induced tornadoes. I think that's going to be a good possibility for a few spin-up tornadoes. Perhaps some damaging wind gusts, and that's about it. Usually these systems are pretty warm to where hail is not necessarily a concern. So I think the main concerns here is obviously the threat for maybe a few tornadoes, as well as some wind damage could be a possibility. Absolutely. Let's see. Coastal VA says Virginia Beach area fan. Wow. Yeah, no, for Virginia Beach, like I said, you guys will definitely be impacted by this. Now, is it going to be anything extreme? Probably not towards Virginia Beach. Things do get a little bit more milder out towards those regions. But like I said, it's really the areas I'm a little bit concerned about is kind of in, these regions. Really across like eastern coastal South Carolina and moving into like central interior and eastern, obviously, North Carolina. Like I said, lots of coastal effects and lots of inland effects towards North Carolina and potentially, like I said, tornadoes. I think that's a good possibility. I do. Absolutely. Let's go and grab a random little sounding just to take a look at the wind shear out here. Oh, yeah. Yep. So I definitely do think it is going to be a possibility. Let's see here. Move that red shape more to the northwest. I was out of your nadir zone. About 10 miles. Yep. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I said. Now we're going to take this a little further. I'm going to take the GFS for a second. So the GFS, yeah, obviously, the GFS still has it pretty strong. We're talking a very decently strong low pressure system. Definitely making its way landfall out there. Seriously, this is going to be pretty impactful. Like I said, no matter really what model you look at, all of them are really showing a pretty interesting system forming here. So, once again, heads up, guys. South Carolina, North Carolina, we got to keep an eye on you guys out there. Once again, like I said, main concerns. Gusty winds, potentially tropical storm force winds there towards the coastlines. Coastlines of South and North Carolina, potentially possible. Tornadoes, possible there towards North Carolina, potentially even eastern South Carolina as well. Like I said, that cyclone moving inland, I think that could be bringing the potential for tornadoes, as well as the potential for damaging wind gusts. Hayden says, let's see, will this tropical system cause severe weather? It will likely, yes, it will likely create severe weather. Like I said, in terms of tornadoes and damaging wind gusts, I think that is the main concern. Once again, I'd say for eastern South Carolina and central and eastern North Carolina. I think it's a good possibility. I definitely do. So we'll definitely need to be keep an eye out there for you guys. With this system overall. Like I said, I mean, the system's pretty interesting. I mean, look at that. As we track way down and further in time, you can actually see how this is your thunderstorm juice, essentially, and you can actually see how all of that thunderstorm juice gets infected north into the towards the southern mid-Atlantic areas. So obviously there's going to be enough instability to allow for potential tornadoes. I mean, like I said, obviously these cyclone-induced systems here obviously kind of force tornadoes to happen because of that, counterclockwise rotation we got going on there. Like I said, that's where the warmest air is. That's where the greatest potential for tornadoes is because of the increased wind shear. All of those factors for tornadic producing activity is on the eastern side of the cyclones. And like I said, that cyclone's expected to make inland. Like I said, obviously eastern South Carolina, and moving into central and eastern North Carolina. Once again, maybe even Virginia too. I think that's a good possibility. Yeah, definitely could be a possibility of getting impacted there. But that's that. That's currently what we are seeing here. Let's see. We're going to hop back over here to the winds. Let's see. That's not the winds. So we're going to pull that up here right now. Yeah, like I said, according to this model here, it really shows those winds really cranking up, kind of moving southwestward here for the late 26th. Like I said, obviously, these winds running parallel against the coast. That's going to create basically the waves moving parallel to the coast. That's going to create rip currents. So people should not be swimming out in those conditions here for the late 26th. Heads up. Let's see, Chris, what's up? Can I see what's going on Saturday for 47106? Yeah, I can do that real quickly. Hold on, let's see if my program would even work. Let's see. I'm gonna have to restart this program here. It's kind of glitching a little bit, but yeah, no, I'll get to that here. Give it 1 second. It's giving me the spinny here. Here, let me show you. Oh no, I think my whole computer's. That's not good. Y'all. I think my computer's dying on me, y'all. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what the heck's going on there. Let's try this again. Let's see, I'm going to pull this up here. All right, so you said 47106. 47106. Indiana, let's see here. Okay, there's nothing right now on the Storm Prediction Center. Yeah, we're not expecting any activity for any type of weather for Saturday, so it should be mostly clear. Let's see, you're freezing. I still hear you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hey, this is a pretty beefy computer. I don't know what's going on. I haven't used it in a couple days, though. That's probably why. Let's see, Amy. What's up, Amy? Hope you're doing good. Saying howdy. Hope all is well with you, Amy. But yeah, like I said, once again, my friends, you guys in South Carolina, heads up, especially if you live towards the coastlines. Let's see what I can do here. I want to try pulling up something else real quickly. Let me see. Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to try to switch to a different program here, or a different... Oh, here we go. This might be a little bit better. Let's see. So this is actually zooming in a little bit closer to the Carolina coastlines. You can actually see here. I'm going to move this out of the way. Surface, we'll do near surface winds here. Yeah, look at that. You can really see as that cyclone... Oh, didn't mean to do all that. As that cyclone rolls through, you can see how those winds really get ramped up. Across, the coastal areas here of the Carolinas. Like I said, obviously you guys, I would not be surprised if we do see, winds up to 40 miles an hour. Let's see here. See, Cheryl says, let's see, 29681, please. 29681. Let's see, South Carolina. Gotcha. So you are kind of, okay, you're on the western side. I think you might be kind of spared from a lot of the winds factor. Now, depending on which model comes true, I think you should mostly be out of the tornado threat. I think what you might need to look out for is the potential for heavy rainfall. Like I said, even flooding could be a good possibility with the system here. So I would consider. I mean, you can kind of see this big mass of. Like I said, you can kind of see this big mass of precipitation right here, working its way towards your location. So that obviously that's gonna likely bring you a lot of rainfall. So I'd say flooding should be something I would keep an eye out there for. Now I'm not saying it couldn't get gusty, but honestly, I think it's possible. What's really interesting is the fact that according here, look at that. See that how it has like this line, kind of this squall forming out there on the early 27th. Kind of around 10 a.m. Eastern time. So it's really kind of interesting there. Let's see here. Hayden said how much of a tornado threat will there be? A 2% or 5%? What's severe weather risk? It's unknown right now. I'd say at least a 2% chance. Depending how strong the cyclone is, obviously that could be bumped up to a 5% chance, but I would say they're both not impossible, but I definitely think we should start out with a possible 2%. Yeah, I wouldn't jump the gun to straight up say, like I said, I really would not jump the gun to straight up say a 5% chance, but we'll see. We'll see how that plays out, essentially. But I mean, look at all that thunderstorm activity that's happening out there in the ocean too. Like I said, once again, this is going to be bringing some heavy winds there towards the coastlines. Once again, maybe up to 40 plus, and gusts maybe over 40. I think theoretically could be possible. I mean, because like I said, right off the bat here, let's take a look here at the winds. 10 meters up, which is really not far up. It shows in some areas these winds exceeding 40 miles an hour already, and like I said, that's sustained winds. It already shows that. Obviously, where you have sustained winds, there's going to be higher gusts. So, like I said, I mean, seriously, I think we might be in line for some, wind gusts over 40 miles an hour. If you don't know, 40 sustained will be equivalent to tropical storm force. Let's see, that's nearing a tropical storm. It is, yes. I don't know how warm the temperatures are out there in the ocean. Let's actually look at that. So that's another big thing here. Let's go move this out. Another big thing is temperatures. You know what? We got the Gulf Stream. Let me line this up a little better. We got the Gulf Stream that's going to be helping out with this. Here, there we go. Make it look a little better for you guys. A little broken up. But you see the Gulf Stream here? How it's bringing a lot of warm air. That's going to actually basically allow for all of this strengthening to occur. A big old area here of the Gulf Stream. Bringing up a lot of this warm air and tracking it northward. So that's, like I said, that's the warmer surface temperatures. Now, if you don't know, for tropical development, you need these surface temperatures basically 26 degrees and higher. And obviously you can tell the Gulf Stream is bringing warmer temperatures to those areas just off the coast of North and South Carolina, right in the areas where we're going to see that rapid development. So honestly, so since that we're seeing, a lot more of those warmer, surface temperatures, and the fact that we got the cyclone already kicked off, we might undergo some rapid development out of this. So I honestly, the more I look at this, the more concerning it's starting to appear here in the models anyways. But like I said, this is still 2 days out or so, so still things can change. But I tell you what, we will keep you informed on this. Tomorrow we're going to do another live stream, obviously, to be updating you guys on this here. Tomorrow we might do some coverage as well. What I might do is do some live coverage tomorrow and then maybe make a quick little video talking about the tropics. That's a possibility. I'm not confirming anything yet what I'm going to do, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Regardless, we'll keep you updated. I'll let you guys know anyways. But anyways. Alrighty, well, you guys, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Like I said, I just wanted to hop on here, talk about the severe weather, talk about the tropics for a little bit. We've been here for a half hour. I think we got the message pretty good out there. Once again, main concerns on this tropical system will be across North and South Carolina. Coastal North and South Carolina, watch out for potential winds over 40 miles an hour. Like I said, obviously rip currents. We got some winds moving parallel to the coast, southwestward. But anyways, But like I said, that is essentially what we are seeing. And like I said, obviously tomorrow we got that severe weather stretching all the way down from Mexico, all the way up into Canada. But like I said, some patched areas here in eastern New Mexico, northwestern areas here of Texas Panhandle, southeastern Montana, and northeastern Wyoming. But anyways, that is that, my friends. Well, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Like I said, leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you guys did enjoy that. Like I said, it's greatly appreciated. I love having you guys here. I love doing these updates with you guys. So I hope you enjoy them as much as I enjoy making them and everything like that. Like I said, obviously the goal here is to make sure you guys are, just to make sure you guys are prepared. Obviously, with the system and everything like that. So let's see here. TRG said you can't be done, right? What do you mean with the stream? I feel like we got a good amount of information out there. We talked about everything, tropics and severe weather related. But anyways, absolutely. But like I said, y'all, any final questions before we roll off here for tonight? We've been live here for a little over a half hour. Just wanted to pop on here for a little bit, just talk about the weather in terms of the tropics out there and the severe weather. So we'll see. Let's see. TRG says 30 minutes is a little stream. It is. It's just a little update. I mean, that's all that's needed, really. I mean, I just talked about everything we really need to know. But like I said, tomorrow we'll probably do some coverage. Is it better than something than nothing? Yeah, well, it is. Like I said, that's the thing. Keep it short and simple. For anybody who wants to rewatch this after, we head off here. That way, everybody can, see what's going on. But like I said, we got the information out there. It's all that matters. And everything like that. Alrighty, guys. Well, once again, thank you all so much for watching. We're going to go ahead and call it a stream. If you guys did enjoy it, once again, hit that subscribe button. Leave a like. It'll be greatly appreciated. It really helps out the channel and everything like that. So once again, y'all, we love you. Thank you so much for being here. Stream's going to head off here in 2 minutes. So if you guys have anything you want to say to your friends and family, let us know. Let's see here. Moo says, where's the tropical disturbance? Okay. We shall revive the live stream. Pulling it right from the dead. Okay. So it is in the southeast United States. Let me pull this up briefly. Let's see. Proxy says, thank you for everything. Thank you, Proxy, once again, for the very sweet support of everything. Thank you so much, Proxy. We love you. Let's see. We're going to hop over here to the SPC. Or, not SPC. The models. Here we go. So, Moo, you can kind of see it spinning up there in the southeastern United States. So, we'll go ahead and switch down a little closer so you can see it. There it is right there. Look at that thing. See it spinning up there for like the 20... Right now, it's just kind of chilling, but it's going to really kick up here for the 26th and the 27th. Because, like I said, this thing's hitting the Gulf Stream. Man, I should probably zoom in a little bit. I'm trying to get this in frame, but it's not wanting to work. All right, so you see the Gulf Stream, how it has like that warmer temperatures pulling up to North South Carolina? That right there, that right there is going to be bringing in, like I said, all that warmth for the system to really get that kick to maybe potentially go tropical. We'll see. Like I said, to me, it looks like it's going to be having a lot of tropical characteristics, including rip currents, very heavy winds, likely tornadoes, maybe even some wind damage regarding thunderstorm activity. So we'll see. All right. All right, my friends. Well, once again, stream's heading off here in 2 minutes. Starting now. So go ahead and say goodbye to your friends and family in the chat and everything like that. Let's see here. Fabian 1984 says, I'm in the Carolinas. Well, obviously, stay safe out there, my friend. All right, my friends. Well, obviously, like I said, we'll catch you guys here tomorrow. Once again, we'll be doing a live stream, probably for some coverage. If not, we'll be doing a live stream for the tropics. A little update again tomorrow. And obviously, I do plan on doing a live report here. Like I said, I do plan on doing a live report as this system does kick its way off here. All right, guys. Well, once again, we love you. Y'all stay safe out there, and we will catch you guys here tomorrow. Peace out, my friends. See you then.
10 miles an hour. Sunday, partly sunny. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. Sunday night, mostly cloudy. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. Memorial Day, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 30%. Monday night, mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the upper 60s. Tuesday, partly sunny with a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the mid-80s. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening, then partly cloudy after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the upper 80s. Wednesday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 60s. Thursday, mostly sunny. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s.